So what kind of gun is this? It's a GM6 LYNX. This doesn't look anything like a Jungle Cat. It's a CQB 50 BMG. It's stinking awesome. There's no way this is a 50 BMG. That barrel is way too short. Well, the barrel extends. You just gotta hit that button, but be careful. Shut up, Square. I know what I'm doing. Oh, are you okay? Oh my goodness. Oh, you look like you're okay. Oh, you're all right. What's up, everybody? My name is Scott and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. And today we have one of the most unique 50 BMGs out there, the GM6 LYNX. I have a rather unique relationship with 50 BMGs at this point in life, and I am very excited / nervous to have some fun with this thing right here. This is a Bullpup CQB semi-automatic 50 BMG. Some things that make the LYNX unique is one, it's a bullpup, so it loads behind the trigger. So those rounds are right there, right next to your face, which I'm super pumped about. But the other thing that makes the LYNX unique, and is kind of its claim to fame, is its reciprocating barrel. Every time you shoot, this thing goes all the way back, ejects the shell, and then loads in the next round and goes forward. It's a lot like a howitzer or a tank. It's pretty stinking cool. The reciprocating barrel isn't just a cool factor, it's also supposed to help with recoil. It has a very long recoil system in here, and it's supposed to dampen that, which honestly, I'm not a huge fan of lower recoil. I like me some recoil, but you can also use this for storage. This goes down, click right there, and now you have a tight little compact package that you can pack around. The only downside is it does still weigh 25 pounds. Other features include this handy dandy vertical grip, and it does have a bipod that is stored on the side. These legs just flip out and then swings right around. I am very excited to try this thing out and spend some quality time with it, so let's go get set up and get started. Okay, now it's time to take our first few shots with this thing today. But fun fact, this is not my first time firing this exact LYNX. This actually used to belong to Matt Carricker, aka Demo Ranch, and unfortunately for him, I won it in a push-up contest. Nana boo-boo, stick your head in doo-doo. You also may notice that in the thumbnail there was a scope on this thing, and now it has an EOTech, and I decided to swap optics right before we started filming. I mean, it's a CQB 50 BMG, I don't need a scope. This thing takes a 5-round box magazine, and I'm loaded up with some 50 BMG 660 grain full metal jackets. Now, when it comes to loading this thing, there actually is a trick. You'll see a lot of people take this and they'll pull it back, and they pull back the whole barrel and then let it go. Well, Matt actually showed me a nifty little trick. You are to lift up, and then you will just move the bolt. You don't have to pull back the whole barrel to load the LYNX. Okay, let's see if we can get this thing loaded. All right, well, that's pretty simple. I figured we were gonna have a hang up with those thin little lips there. Now, let's see if our first round will chamber. Listen, I've shot a lot of 50 BMGs, but this one right here, it just makes you feel all itchy. I mean, right there, you can see everything, and that is right by your face. Okay, here we go, first shot. Wow, that is quite the experience. Let's go again, shall we? Okay, I think This could possibly be my new favorite semi-automatic 50 BMG. I don't really know how to describe it. It's ridiculous. So when it comes to a 50 BMG, its main purpose is an anti-material rifle. And a CQB anti-material rifle is more for like urban environments, I would say, maybe busting through barriers and cars and things like that. So we're gonna start out with some cinder blocks. Okay, let's see how the LYNX does at eliminating this cinder block wall. Here we go. I'm gonna say it did a pretty good job. The GM6 LYNX is nothing to shake a stick at. Go, get out of here! Go! Get out! Ah! Well, looks like we turned those cinder blocks into gravel. We actually have some jacket from the rounds here on the table. And our range assistant here, he's not looking too good. He went down pretty quick, and I would have went down fast too if I got hit where he got hit. As you can see, he's got him a nice hole in his shirt there, and it looks like he got hit in the pelvis. Not good. Looks like he got hit by a 45 ACP, folded him up like a lawn chair. So if you missed the last video, I tried out a new target, and that was pimento cheese. And even with a cane gun, we got a lot of energy transfer. So that got me thinking, today, we should shoot a little more pimento cheese with a 50 BMG, which is producing upwards of 13,000 foot-pounds of muzzle energy. I got this mostly filled with pimento cheese, and then the rest is water. So we're gonna set it here on the table and see how much of it we can get on our range assistant. Okie dokie, I am loaded up with a Hornady 750 grain AMAX, so we should have maximum energy transfer. There we go. Oh! Ho, 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 ho. That was chunky! Whew, okay. So, that looks like vomit and it smells like vomit. Something I didn't tell you. I tried to film this video yesterday and it rained, so I had to leave. So this has been mixed up in a hot trailer for at least a day. Pretty bad. Oh. I gotta get out of here. You know, the inner workings of this fine rifle are probably pretty complicated, and I could probably understand them better if I got my start in firearms technology at STI. If you want to check them out, there's a link in the description down below. I got crap all in my eyes from inside that truck.
It's been a long time.
Sorry about that. Anyways, up next, we're going to do something I've wanted to do for a very long time, and that is try to shoot through a scope. We've all heard the stories of scopes getting shot through in war times, but what happens if we try to shoot through a scope with a 50 BMG? So this is a Swamp Fox scope. This is the scope that was on the gun when I received it. Well, now I've got an EOTech on it, so I say we shoot this one. Okay, 660 grain full metal jacket, 50 BMG. Let's see what happens. Okie dokie. Let's see what happened. I'm thinking that I probably missed. Oh, I hit right underneath it, and then hit the scope mount and still managed to blow out the side. The scope actually still, it's not too great. Round two, here we go. I'm gonna actually rest on this right here, see if we can hit it. I think I went under it that time. Eggplant, and nobody likes eggplant. Okay, I have to say, I do like the GM6 LYNX. It does have some downfalls, which would be only a 5-round mag, and it's kind of awkward to hang on to if you're transporting it. But other than that, I think it's pretty cool. What did you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below. Also, be sure and check me out on all other social media platforms. Links to those can be found in the description down below, along with a link to KentuckyBallistics.com, just in case you want to pick up a shirt. And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. I'll see you next time.